Hello guys and girls, so welcome to my video on how to build one of these desert temples. That shouldn't be there, I'm sure. This is a naturally spawned one, I haven't built this myself, but what I am going to do is show you layer by layer how to build this. It's sort of a carry on from my how to build an NPC village series, but obviously it's not an NPC village. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay then, so the desert temple, not including what's underneath, you know, the treasure that goes down in the hole, it's 11 levels. So what I'm going to do is each level show you what you need to do, and the level beforehand I've used this yellow stained clay, so hopefully it will help decipher, you know, what we're doing now. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is lay out a 21 by 21 square, whether you raise that off the ground like this or have it sunk into the ground, and just what I've done is I've used these lapis blocks here as markers. So mark out your area, and that's going to be your floor. So as you can see here, you've got this pattern in the middle. So if I just come up there, so do your 21 by 21 square, and then this blue block is bang in the middle, and copy that pattern. So then moving on to the actual structure itself, unless I specify otherwise, everything's going to be done in the normal sandstone. So if we have a look at this level, I'm not going to explain what's what because it will take too long. These are the stairs here which form the inside of your tower, and they are naturally two stairs back to back because eventually you'll end up with a half slab on top, and it sort of gives this effect. Inside we're going to start marking out our pillars and the side pillars. Now these are done in the smooth sandstone, and we're going to start laying out the basic footprint of the whole structure. So let me just get above there and you can pause the video. Okie doke. So moving on. So as you can see here, and you probably saw on that one, you know, this yellow stained clay is basically the layer we've just completed. So from here, what you're going to want to do is basically everything you've already done, bring up a level. But what you want to take note of is, so these towers are 5 by 5. Yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. The gap being 3, 4, 5, and 5 again. From the back of that, as a rule, the temple in general goes up like a pyramid, like a step pattern. So you'll see, you know, further down the line it keeps going up, you know, like stairs. But from this tower, what we've got is 7 blocks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where to begin with, it ignores the step pattern, if that makes sense. You'll see what I'm on about as we progress and why it stays like that. So what we want to do is bring up them pillars again with the smooth sandstone. These side pillars are now coming up with the chiseled sorry, God, my tongue's all tied up. The chiseled sandstone, and out the front here, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the first layer, the doorway is smooth sandstone as well. Now we need to pay attention to these towers. The corner walls, so as you can see there, the outside and the front walls, we're going to start doing the orange wall pattern. So on this first level, what we want is on both sides an orange wall block with a smooth sandstone block either side, and then the rest just fill in with normal sandstone. And in here, what I've done is the stairs that were already on the last level, because you can't make clay stairs, I've done them in this stone, so you'll find that a couple of times as we progress. But on this level we're putting this slab in. So let me just come up there, have a little pause there if you need it, and on to the next level. So this level we're still building it up again, the same, all of this front stays pretty much the same. What we have done though is capped off now this walkway as you can see, but just with the normal sandstone. We're bringing up the pattern again exactly the same, so another orange wall block, smooth sandstone, and we're also capping off that door now with the smooth sandstone. Inside, we're extending them pillars up once more, and in the last one, these were the creeper chiseled sandstone. We're now putting a full run straight across that, and you'll notice that this is now forming part of the step at the back here. Now, it does come out one further than the stair, if that makes sense. So obviously this is your step, but this comes over again just to cap that off. And again, the side here, so from the back of the tower we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you'll start to see this now forming. So inside here what we've got is our sandstone slab and the 2 sandstone blocks from before. We're now putting a stair in here, and this is how you basically, from inside, you walk up to the outside, and that's why we keep this as a straight wall and we don't incline it like the rest of it. So I'm trying to make as much sense of this as possible. Let me just sort that out. So yeah, let me get above it again, and if you can, this is why I've tried using that yellow clay to help sort of distinguish the layers. So get your pores in there, or there if it helps, and onto the next layer. So what we're doing now is we're starting to close off that bottom floor. So what we want to do is let's get rid of Mr. Spidey there. We've just capped off the door in the last layer. So what we want to do now is get some more of them smooth sandstone and bring it forward a layer. We're going to want to leave the 2 ceiling bits blank. So there's a 3x3 area that we're leaving. And we're going to carry on with the towers as well. So what we're doing now is we're basically moving the orange wall out one, and we're putting in the chiseled sandstone, and that's on both sides. So that's the same for all of them, and this is starting to develop the pattern now. The stairs that we put in last time, we're now putting in another set of stairs, and all of this layer we're bringing up one, keeping to that 7 blocks out rule, and then we can incline again. And you basically want to fill all of that in except this 3x3 area, so basically inside the pillars. As I say, it seems a bit complicated, but it's not too bad. I'm probably making it sound more complicated than it is. So try and get a picture there. So what you want is you're inclining on these corners. The 7x7 here is coming out, and that's 3 blocks wide. So just double check that that's still 3 blocks wide, and you've got that step in from the tower. And that's that. So let's move on to the next one. So what we're doing now is we're starting to get the top section of the pyramid on. So last time we put these 4 smooth sandstone blocks in. So what we're doing now is we're putting the pattern that you get, I don't know if you can see too well there, over there, this wall pattern in. So we're going to have the chiseled sandstone in the middle, orange wall either side, and then the smooth sandstone. Onto the towers, we're basically repeating the first 2 layers. So we're going to have the wall in the middle and smooth sandstone either side, and you do that for both sides on both towers. The rest of it you're just filling in with normal sandstone, and just leave a gap in the middle here. No more stairs because we're up on this level now. And what you want to do here is basically in line with this middle on both of the sides, leave a gap, and either side of that put your smooth sandstone. And what this is going to do is distinguish the door, and then all the way round make a ring of sandstone. So obviously here we're following the same pyramid effect, and at the front there basically you're going diagonal from the towers. So if I jump up a bit more, and you get a little pause there. So then on to the next one. It's getting a little bit easier now. So what we want to do is the pattern that we started forming with the orange wall for the front, we just want to cap off with 3 of these smooth sandstones. The towers, we're carrying on the pattern again, so we're back to the chiseled sandstone, the little creeper face, and a couple of orange wall either side. And again, that's both sides, both towers. And again at the back here, we're just going to leave this open because this allows for your headroom to walk up and down. And here, so what we're doing is last time, let me just show you there, we used the smooth sandstone either side of the doorway. What we're doing is we're replicating that above again, and then inside we're making another ring of the normal sandstone. So this is now, you know, from the back it's carrying that pyramid shape up, and it's now starting to form it on the front as well. So let me just jump up there and give you a view. So basically what we're doing is we're just putting a ring round here and carrying on the door frames, the smooth sandstone at the front, and the towers we're carrying on up. Sorry, I might not have. There we go, just have a pause there and then we'll carry on. So that's the front done, hence the yellow stained clay, because that's our last layer. So there's nothing else to carry on here now. The towers are now, we're having a solid 3 blocks of the wall, and that's both sides, both towers. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but the towers are just, you know, they're exactly the same as each other. We've now run this sandstone all the way around and we've capped that door off, and that's on both sides. And over here, so what we've done, we've got our 2 high smooth sandstone, we've now capped that off as well, and we've brought the ring in 1 block again. So we're keeping with that's pyramid shape, and just make sure you've got this right. So basically your door is now 2 blocks away from that inner ring. So let's jump up there. That's a nice easy one for you to hopefully get a shot of. And we're nearly done. We're very close. So now them doors are wrapped up. All we've got on here is just 1 more ring. And on here, the pattern now, we've just capped off that orange wall with some smooth sandstone and filled the rest of the wall in with normal sandstone. So nice easy one. Let me just get a shot there for you. And on to the next one. So what we want to do now is these 2 towers we want to put a lid on. So that's literally, you know, just your 1 layer of sandstone. And again here we're bringing that ring in 1 more level. So yep, nice and easy that one. And last but not least, we're done with the pyramid now. So as you can see, the yellow stained clay, that's the last level. These do have the hole in here. I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, if you want for your own aesthetic reasons, you could probably cap that off. But otherwise, all we've got on this last level is a 3x3 square of normal sandstone, and then on each of the sides we've got a step, sandstone step, and the same for both towers. So that's that. Now I'm not going to do layer by layer how to do the whole inside because I don't think it's worth it, but let me take you in here. So we're going to knock this out and jump down. So what we've got is it's a 13 deep hole. So let me just show you how that works. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, the floor being 12 and the TNT being 13. I've taken out the stone pressure plates to avoid accidents. So yeah, that's a 13 deep hole, and the hole, even though it's only 3x3 here, if you're not putting this into a desert, then you're going to want to dig that out 5 by 5 to allow you to fill it in. And basically, so your bottom level is going to be TNT, it's going to be a 3 by 3 square. We're going to then stick your sandstone on top. Then you're looking at your chests. Fill in the gaps around the chests with smooth sandstone, and then above that we've got a layer of the chiseled sandstone. Above that, smooth sandstone again, and then everything above that is the normal sandstone. So have a pause there if you think that's going to help, and a pause there, and that's it. I hope it helps you guys. I've had a few people requesting this since doing my village, how to build a village guide. So if you enjoyed it and found it helpful, leave a thumbs up, that would be great. If you've got any comments, questions, leave them below, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye bye.